Hello, everyone. Today, I want to talk to you about 3 common mistakes that fitness professionals make with their online business. These are themes that have been coming up with as I have been transitioning to business coaching, and I'm a business coach for fitness professionals who are transitioning online and or who want to build their online business. These are themes that have been coming up with people who I've been interviewing and also my business coaching clients. And very much so over the past 3 weeks, I've been talking to a lot of fitness professionals who need help transitioning their business online or building their online business. And these themes have been coming up across the board with everyone. And these mistakes, they're nothing to be ashamed of at all. It comes with the territory of being a coach and being a fitness professional and being a strength coach. We get so in the nitty-gritty and so focused on our passion and in honing in on our craft of coaching that we fall short in other areas. And in the past, I have been guilty of these things too. So the first mistake that I see with fitness professionals and their online business is when they go to transition online, they want to completely replicate the in-person experience online. And that includes, there's a combination of things that go down. So first of all, they're using Google Sheets or Excel spreadsheets for their programming instead of using a centralized automated platform for all their videos, programs, and messaging with their clients. And with that, while they're using the Google Sheets, they're doing Google Sheets, and then the communication that they're having with their clients is all over the place. They're doing like text messages and emails, and they're exchanging videos through text message and emails, and they are weighed down by all this extra time that they're spending in Google Sheets or in Excel spreadsheets with the programming, and then going back and forth on email and going back and forth on text messaging. There's no centralized place for their coaching videos, for the actual coaching to happen, for their programs. So they fall short in this area that they don't have a centralized platform for their coaching, for their programs, for communication with their clients. And now there are a lot of great platforms out there that automate this process. And listen, in the past, I was guilty of this. When I first started training online clients, that was around 2013. It was in 2013. I was doing the same thing. I was using Excel spreadsheets and FaceTime. And with that, I was sitting, and this is another mistake that goes into this area here. So it's, they're using Google Sheets, Excel spreadsheets. They're not using a centralized platform. Their communication is all over the place, text message, email, right? And then the other thing that they're doing, and I was guilty of this too in 2013, 7 years ago, is I would sit there on FaceTime with my clients for an hour and watch them work out. There's no need to sit there. It's not a good use of our time for online coaching to be sitting there and watching your client work out. Now, let me just have a side note here, because I know we're in this COVID-19 crisis, and so I know people are trying to replicate what people who have never been online, coaches and studios are trying to replicate the training and the classes with this live stream. So that's not what I'm talking about here, okay? So let's just make sure that that I understand that there needs to be a substitute for like live stream classes for studios, and that's a whole other thing. I'm talking about coaches who have been forced to transition online and or want to build their online business, and so they're replicating exactly what they're doing in person online, and then they don't have an automated centralized system for their coaching, their programs, their videos, messaging, all that. Okay, so part of replicating that, what's happening in person, is sitting there on FaceTime and Zoom and watching your client for an hour. One of the benefits to having an online business and being an online coach is that you can maximize how many clients you take on versus what you're doing in person. Because when you're in person, you're trading time for money. and you're in person for that hour with that person. You don't have to do that when you're online. You don't need to schedule a FaceTime or a Zoom call and sit there for an hour and watch them do their workout. You don't have to do that. And you shouldn't be doing that, because then what's the point in why are you transitioning online? Because transitioning online, you want to be able to build more of a business. So what will help you to replace that is that centralized coaching platform. So if you have a centralized coaching platform, then what you can do is you write the program in there, you have the videos in there, you have all the messaging. You can, in order to give them the coaching, you can do video exchange and review. If you want to have a Zoom call with them, then you can get on Zoom and check in with them like maybe 1 or 2 times a month and have like a conversation and talk about what's going on, right? So that's one area that I see a huge mistake happening. And you're wasting a lot of time in that area. There's so much time. If you streamline that, you have all this extra time to do all this other stuff and grow your business. Okay. So then number 2 is we get so down in the depths of being a coach. And when you are truly that coach, your entrepreneurial archetype, your primary entrepreneurial archetype is a coach, which I am. I truly am. But I'm a coach, I'm a teacher, and then I'm an entrepreneur. And then the last thing is I'm a creator, right? So that's sort of my order of entrepreneurial archetype right there. But when we are so down in being that coach, we're all about our client. We're all about helping our client, giving our client what do they need, pleasing the client, building that relationship, whatever they need, that's what I'm going to give them. And so with that, what happens with that is coaches end up having a million different price offerings, like 7 or more different price offerings, rather than having anywhere from like 1 to 3 price offerings. They make these exceptions for each client. Oh, well, that client only wants to train with me for 45 minutes and pay me $40. Or that client wants to train with me for 2 times a week, each time an hour and 15 minutes, and they want to pay me $70 an hour. So you're like, okay, so then you end up having all these different offerings, and it doesn't help you at all. Because you think about it, I know that as a coach, you're thinking, oh, but this is what I love to do. This is my passion. It's not about business and money, but it is about business and money, because this is how you pay your bills. So you need to make sure that your pricing packages are streamlined and that you don't have a ton of them. And in the past, I have been guilty of this too. This has happened. So when we had our facility, before we had a business coach helping us with our packages, we were guilty of that. And then we had a business coach helping us with our packages. We streamlined everything, and we had people on, commitments, like 3-month commitments, 6-month commitments. And there were like a certain number of packages that we offered. And then last year, I'll tell you, I started off the year fantastic with my online business, and I had like 1 offering. That was it. And it was perfect. It was going really, really well. But then as I went through the year, I went down the rabbit hole of my coach archetype, and I started to create all these different packages to accommodate all of my clients, right? So I had a package that was strength training, nutrition, hormone balance, everything together, right? And that was great. That was perfect, right? But then as the year went on, I started to be the caring coach that I am in that coach archetype. And I started to offer, okay, you just want to do strength training only? Okay, no problem. You want to do nutrition only? Okay, no problem. You want to talk to me 2 times a month? Okay, no problem. You want to talk to me 1 time a month? Okay, no problem. By the end of the year last year, I had like over 8 different service offerings, which is ridiculous. You don't want to do that. So that's when I stopped myself, because I had made that mistake in the past with our facility, and I stopped myself and I thought, oh my gosh, I have to get my business organized. I need to hire a one-on-one coach to help me with this. And so that's what I did. And I hired a one-on-one coach to help me with that. And she helped me to streamline my offerings, and also this year completely transition my business over to business coaching from strength and nutrition coaching. So that was super helpful. So with that, the third thing that I see fitness professionals, the third mistake that I see fitness professionals make all the time is that they do not get help. They do not hire a business coach. And I get it. Like, you get into this business because you love what you do. You love coaching. You love helping people to live healthier, better lives. healthier, longer lives. You love helping people to get stronger. You love helping people to help them to move better. You love helping people to help them to play with their grandchildren, their children, all of that. I get it. I am one of you. I am a fitness professional. I am a coach. I have been there. I totally understand. So when you get into it in that way, you're not thinking about the business side like, you're thinking, oh, well, I need to go and pay for this certification to get this. I have to go and pay for this strength training certification or this mobility certification or this movement certification or this something related to honing in on your craft of being a coach. You never think about paying money for a business coach to help you with your business. I completely understand. So it just comes with the territory of being a coach and being in the field of we're doing what we love for a living. We're doing our passion and we're not thinking about the business and the marketing. So one of the biggest mistakes that I see, and it's so common that I see fitness professionals make, is they do not hire a business coach to help them with the business, with the marketing, to get organized, to have that objective perspective from someone else to say, hey, you have like 10 different service offerings. This is not doing you any good. This is not doing your business any good. And you have people paying single sessions monthly, every 3 months, like whatever, whenever the hell they want to. That's no way to run a business. That's how businesses fail. So, and I know I am giving you the hard truth right now, but it's so true. So with that, I would say if you are a fitness professional and if you have not hired yourself a business coach to help you get organized, to transition online, to centralize your coaching, to streamline not just your coaching, but also your service offerings, and also learn how to market yourself on social media so that you stand out, so that you can attract your ideal customer, now is the time to do it. Now is the time. If you would like to schedule a call to talk to me about that, I can totally help you with that. I opened up 2 one-on-one business coaching spots, and here's what you do. You just go to my bio, click on the link, fill out the application. There's absolutely no obligation. This gives you the opportunity to have a free consult call with me to talk about your business, explore the opportunity of coaching. We can talk about how I can help you. That's what it's about. It's about having this one-on-one conversation with me that we can speak personally about your business, what's going on, and how I can help you to change things, make them better, help you to make more money and have less stress and have more time on your hands. So link is in my bio. Go ahead, apply. Let's schedule a Zoom call. Let's chat. Have a great night. I'll be back on here real soon. Bye.